Man, this whole conversation about gatekeeping, man, it needs to stop because it really doesn't make sense at all. Let's get into the video. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's that guy Ken back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about this whole dreaded gatekeeping, man. It's something that you always hear in the media. People are always talking about how Sony is just gatekeeping their games and it's just not available for anyone to buy except, whatever. Like there's some kind of like crazy block against you being able to play these games, right? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you right now that this is a ridiculous notion, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, the reason why I'm even talking about this in the first place is because, of course, as usual, I had made a post on Twitter that got a little bit of attention, and this is what I said. I said, PlayStation isn't gatekeeping games like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Final Fantasy, and Silent Hill. These games are available for everyone by a PlayStation. Now, I also said people do not have general restrictions from being able to play these games. You can go to the store, get a PS5, and buy these games and play them. Offering proprietary content to add value to your platform is not gatekeeping. Every company in the world does this, even Microsoft. The only thing stopping you from getting these products is you. Just because you don't want to get the product does not make it a bad thing for companies to offer their own content. The idea of gatekeeping is juvenile and only seems to apply when people aren't getting the same content. Now, that is what I said. This tweet sparked a lot of, controversy in my comments and stuff like that, and people were just going crazy in the tweets, man, about this stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you why gatekeeping is a silly notion, because all gatekeeping is, right, at the end of the day, all it is that one platform is offering something that another platform does not offer, right? Now, this could span for literally anything. Any company in the world, any platform in the world that is trying to sell a product to a consumer, they are doing this. They are offering something that one other platform or company or service is not offering. It is something that happens across the industry, across every industry and every company around the world. That is not something exclusive to gaming at all. It's been happening for a long time, as far as there has been money flowing through these companies and people buying shit from companies and there being competition. It has existed. The reason why is because as a consumer and as a company, right, these companies when you have competition, these companies have to find some way to differentiate themselves from any of their other competition, right? And as a consumer, you are not going to choose you have to find a reason to choose one product or platform over the other one. It is what it is. It's just how it is. PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, hair companies, automotive companies, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. So this gatekeeping thing, all it is literally people just people talking about how the platforms have content that you can't get anywhere else that add value to their platform. Now, this whole conversation, aside from that, right, this whole conversation even exists in the first place not because there's a problem with exclusivity. The issue is that people are literally what they're doing, right? And it's funny because it tends to be a certain group of people, right? You always tend to hear this from people who play either on PC or on Xbox, right? All the time, you always hear this. And what's really happening, right, is that they're looking at these games, right? Say Spider-Man, Wolverine, Silent Hill, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, whatever it is, right? They're looking at this content and they're telling themselves that they want the content, Even if they won't openly admit it, they want to play the content, but they do not want to buy the platform to partake of it. So these people, what they're doing is they're deliberately choosing not to buy the platform for whatever the reason is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times PC gamers, they just refuse to buy consoles in general. They don't want to play on console because their PC is just their saving grace. So, and that's the reason why you always hear this, is because they don't want to buy the console, just like Xbox people. They don't want to buy the PS5 because they freaking don't want to support the company or whatever the case is. But they would love to play Spider-Man. That's where you get this argument to begin with. These guys are talking about how, these games are not available everywhere, and you can't play all of these games on all platforms, when it never worked like that anywhere in any industry across the world, period. So you have these people who are deliberately choosing not to buy the platform for whatever personal reason that they wanted, that they don't want to buy it, right? And then complaining about how they don't have the content. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's a stupid, silly, baseless, childish, juvenile perspective and argument to have. Because if you could try to blame Sony, right, for offering content that you can't get anywhere else, then you need to literally have that same crusade for every company in the world who does this. It's been happening for years, and it's going to continue happening. That's why this argument doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting because you have so many people out here, man. What they're trying to do is they're trying to rationale something that doesn't need the rationale. Because what they're saying is, oh, you know what? Being that I don't want to buy the PS5, right? Then there should not be any reason why their game shouldn't be available on my platform. Just because I don't want to buy it. No, it doesn't make sense. And when people say that these games and this stuff is not available for everybody, that's also not true. Because you can go to any store where they sell this stuff and buy it like anything else. If you had free reign to buy your PC, right? If you had free reign to buy your Xbox to play Halo, your PC to play League of Legends, and somebody's PS5 to play Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? Then you have free reign if you had free reign to buy the Xbox or the PC to play Halo or League of Legends, then people have free reign to go and buy the PS5. It is what it is. There's no gatekeeping. It's not like if you go into the store and you ask for a PS5 and say, I want to get Spider-Man, that they're going to stop you and say, hey, you know what, man? You can't have this PS5. You just can't have it. That doesn't happen. It's available for everybody. You just have to go and buy it. It's not an issue of exclusivity. It's an issue of people just limiting themselves. But it's funny, right? Say Xbox, for example, right? With this whole Activision deal, we have this thing going on, right? People are fighting for exclusivity for Call of Duty, right? It's just like if I say, well, why can't I play Halo, Gears, and Forza on PlayStation? If I ask that question, it doesn't make sense. It sounds stupid, right? Right? Because you understand to yourself, because it's a platform that you like, right? You understand to yourself that this platform needs exclusive content, in order to be appealing. So that when you hear that and it sounds stupid to you, that's how dumb it sounds to me and other people like me, right? When they say Sony is gatekeeping games, they're just trying to change up the semantics and the wordplay just to make it sound worse than what it is. But really what it is something that everybody's been doing for years. And it's going to continue happening. But anyway, I don't want to continue to rant on about this, but that's pretty much all I had to say about it. It's just such a stupid thing that I see people talking about all the time. And I'm like, dude, it just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, that's all I had to say, guys. I don't really have anything else to say on this particular topic. If you liked the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.